we have a succulent stake of energy for those entities that depend on you. But I don't want you to take my words as pessimistic or doom and gloom. And inside my crazy little head, on many occasions, including here, I have heard that evil is the tendency to self-destruct as one definition. I, with all due respect and understanding the meaning of that, let me explain. At this point, if you are listening to videos like this one, you are surely a person who understands the significance of the reflection that there is no such thing as good and evil, but simply conflicts of interest. You will also know that, many times, evil has its origin in a broken or traumatized person. But often it is also a question of because I want to, and because I can, and I deserve it. But if we focus on what we already know, that everything is a point of view and everything is a perspective, we can understand and expand our mind with that.
What they do believe in is that they must act in a luminous way in the eyes of others, in order to have in their deck the argument card that they are doing what they can to help this. On a slightly more expanded level, we could say that it is the tendency to self-destruct because, at the end of the day, we are all the same person, therefore, they are hurting themselves. That could be so, yes, but it should also be taken into account that many of those people who live from evil and from extracting the energy of others in a selfish way, without empathy and without remorse, are nothing but egregores without a conscience behind them, which depends precisely on that energy. In any case, whether or not the concept that evil tends to self-destruct is debatable, which I will leave to your own discretion, I am very clear on two things. One, that evil tends to pursue destruction, but of others. And two, that such thinking leads us, once again, to inaction, to permissiveness, to allowing, again, that harm without consequence. And if that party sees emotions and empathy as a valuable open door to confuse the emotional empathic seed at will, then they will use whatever is necessary to squeeze that tool. However, as we have discussed in other videos, the empathic seed that does not harbor such evil within itself cannot help but fall into that trap.